Add color to our Van Gogh drawing. The first thing you want to do is go to Procreate, and we're going to import from our Google Drive. Go to your artwork folder. You can see I'm in mine. And you're going to scroll down till you see the Procreate project. Tap it to open it. Sometimes you might have to tap it a couple of times. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my fingers and kind of position it to where I can see the entire picture. And we need to go up to layers. And it's going to be very important that you do this step. So you need to tap the layer and click on reference. If you don't do that, then you're not going to be able to fill in with color correctly. So the next thing we're going to do is add a layer. So for every color we use, every different color we use, we're going to create a layer. So here's my first layer, and I'm going to work on the heels with the green. So I'm going to come up to my color picker, and I'm going to start with a dark green. Now, if you want to enlarge the picture, you can do that, and you're going to click and drag the color down. And I'm going to do this kind of like stripes. And I'm just using one color here. Then I'm going to do the little hills in the back. Oops, okay, so that lets me know that I must have something open. I'm going to check it one more time. Yes, so that lets me know that I have not gone off the edge with the black. So I'm going to go back to my layer 1, and I'm going to come in and close that gap. Hopefully, let me see if I can do that really quickly. Check my brush, come back to this one, and then fill that in right there. Okay, so now I'm kind of stuck because I don't know what color I chose, right? So what I can do is hold my finger down, and it will change the color. Look there, the dot changed to the color I was using. So now I'm going to come in and fill in my areas. Awesome. So the next color I'm going to choose, oop, I missed a spot right over here. I'm going to choose, my next color will be a lighter green. So I'm going to go back to my color wheel and just go up to a lighter green. There we go. And now I'm going to click and drag. And this is pretty awesome because it fills pretty quickly and it looks pretty awesome as well, and it's very relaxing. Notice I missed the spot right there. I'm going to have to come back and work on that. And I'll do that after I finish with this green. Okay, so I'm going to change my colors swatch again by holding down. And then I can come right here and fix that green. Okay, so that's my second layer. So let's take a look at the layers. That's my layer number 2, okay? It looks like I added on layer 1 as well. I forgot to switch back to layer 2. That's okay, so from here on out, I'm gonna make sure that I stick to each layer. So I'm gonna add layer 3 now, and I'm gonna, let's see, that needs to, 2 needs to come underneath there. I guess we can do that in a minute, but my layer 3 is going to be my path. So I want kind of a tannish, brownish path. Oh, that looks good. Okay, and also on my layer 3, I'm going to draw some darker lines in my path. Just adding more expressive lines. Okay, so that's 3. Now I'm going to add another layer. Let me see if I can get 3 to go above 2. There we go. And now I'm going to add another layer, 4. And for this one, I'm going to do the broken line. So for the background of the broken line, I think I'm going to go with a pinkish color. Kind of a dark pink. I think I'd like to have it dark pink. So here we go. Okay, so we can see there that I have an area that I did not fix. So I'm going to fix that area right there. So I'm going to go back to my layer 1. And I'm going to grab the black by snapping down, and that'll give me black. And then I'm going to come here and I'm going to close it. Let's see. Layer 1. Okay. And it's not letting me do it. Trial and error, trial and error. That's what we do, trial and error. So if I can't do it that way, maybe, do I need to undo my fill? Well, I'll undo my fill. All right, so maybe I can do it now. There we go. Okay. So let's go back up to layer 4. And I'm going to minimize this here. And go back to that beautiful pink that I had. I think it was about right there. Okay, now I'm going to drag it in. It still did it. Did I just not close it enough? Let's go back. You know what? I'm thinking I need to do that on this layer 2. Let's see what happens. I drag that and then it becomes that. All right. A lot of this is trying to figure out. Remember, I'm not a pro at it yet. Don't know if I ever will be a pro at it. Well, that's a little too big, so we'll thin that up a little bit. And come here and do that. And let's see what happens. Let me try the eraser too. Let me get rid of this little extra stuff right here. So now if I do the pink, what happens? Oh, it still does it. There has to be a reason. So I'm in 4. Reference. Let me turn these off. That's what I'll do. I'll turn these off. Okay. I turned it off and I see that there is a problem there. Okay. Figured it out. All right. Go back to black. Remember, you snap down and it will automatically grab the black. Okay. Done. Now I'm going to go back to turning all these back on. And I am going to, let's see, I'm going to delete layer 4. I'm going to add it back. Okay. Now, let's see what happens. Are we ready for this? Maybe it'll work. Yes, ta-da, it worked. All right, now we're moving. There we go. All right, so that's a beautiful pink. And so I'm going to want to probably do, I don't know, should I do orange? Let me see what that looks like. Okay, so undo it. I'm going to go to layer 4, and now I'm going to do layer 5, because remember, for each color, we need to have a different layer. All right, here we go. Uh-oh. I didn't get straight in there. I actually touched the line. There we go. That's why it's good sometimes just to increase the size of your screen so that you make sure you drop that color in. And I'm a little bit perturbed about this little green dot right there. So I need to find out where that's at. So let me turn everything off. And let me see, is it still here? Okay, so it's on layer 1. So if I take the eraser and erase it, and then take my pencil, and this is good for you guys to see this so that you can see how you can troubleshoot things and fix them. Okay, there we go. All right, let's turn my layers back on so I can see what I'm doing. And I see that I missed the pink there, so I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna touch the pink and then clean that up. There we go. All right. Looking good, looking good. Now it's gonna be time for the sky, but I think I'm gonna do the moon and the stars first. So I'm gonna change. I'm gonna add another layer, and I'm gonna go with probably an orange for the outside ring. Okay, so let's do that. And I'm gonna increase this here, and we're gonna do the outside ring. That's a little dark. Let's change that up. Right there. Okay, now let's do it. Did it again. Undo. Okay, there we go. So each one of my stars and my moon. And this is really neat. I am really enjoying learning the process right along with you. Okay, so I'll put that on top. I'm going to add another layer now. And now I'm going to do the second ring of the moon and stars. And so I'm going to move up to a little lighter orange. Look how beautiful that's looking. Okay, now we're going to do another layer. And in that layer, I'm going to add a little bit more yellow orange. Wait, nope, I want more yellow. So there we go. I need to open this up here. Oh, nope. Do it again. There we go. Being able to stretch your canvas is awesome. Oop, undo. Stretch it open. There we go. Okay, so I think I'm just going to have to stretch these open because of the way that it's made. There we go. And you can see, oop, having to drop. There we go. And here. Oops, see, keeps doing it, so just make it larger. And then go in and drop your color. Okay, so You see I have a whole bunch of layers here, so I'm going to do another layer, and this one I'm going to start with my sky. So I want purple, so I'm going to come down here to purplish, and I want a dark purple. Okay. Nope, I need a new layer. Ooh, that was close. Layer, here we go. Okay. So I'm just going to randomly come in here and put the purple down in there. It's very pretty as it just fills up. I just love it. This is probably one of my favorite tools to use for art now. I never thought that I would be into digital art, but I am really enjoying learning this right along with you guys. It's been very rewarding so far, and we've only started, so I can only imagine. Here we go, and I'm going to come right here and fill that one. And now I'm going to add another layer, or go to layer 9 because I don't have anything on that. And I'm going to do a lighter purple. And go and throw that in. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. And I want it here. And I think I want it up here. Oops. Okay. Awesome. And now I need some blue. So I'm going to scroll down to the blue and then get a lighter blue, maybe a little lighter. Yeah. Oh, I need a new layer. Okay, here we go. So make sure you're on a different layer. Ugh, hate when that happens. Okay. And let's see, let's drop it here. And drop it here. Ignore the doggy, please. Okay, and now I'm going to change to another blue. I'm going to go a lot lighter right there and drop that in. Oh, I forgot the layers. Undo. New layer. Okay. Drop it in. Here, here. Look how gorgeous that looks. Yours is going to look good too. Oop. I keep hoping, but I just need to stretch it. All right, here and down here. Oh, but it looks like I might need this here and this. Oops. Undo. Color swatch and there. No. Okay, now that I'm finished coloring this is all I have to do. See all of my layers. I've got 11 layers, which is fine. So you want to make sure to save it as a Procreate project. We don't want to save it as a JPEG. So you're going to go up to the wrench, go to Share, Procreate, choose your Google Drive, choose your name, select a folder, go to my drive, artwork, save here, and then upload. And that is how you have successfully loaded it into your Google Drive. And then tomorrow we'll add more to the picture.